So pretty much my whole childhood life and my teenage life, I never had a relationship with parents. My mother she drank a lot, and around the age of 10, she pretty much gave us up to her ex-husband, got custody of us, which he was a really great guy, but he was just so busy trying to provide for us that he never really had a discussion about God or church. I was never really taught right or wrong. Somehow I just kind of knew. I would say that I thought I believed in him up until around 14, and then I started dabbling into other religions, and I got into I'm not going to believe in the Bible because man wrote the Bible, so they could put whatever they wanted, and I tried to do the whole rebellion teenage thing, and I just always felt really lost, and for a lot of my life I felt alone. Constant emptiness, just this void that was, I was always searching for something to fill it, whether I turned to alcohol or something to try to take my mind off of it, or eventually I thought it was because I had to have a relationship, I had to have a boyfriend, and so I ended up in a lot of toxic relationships. Nothing was ever good enough, and then it led to maybe something was wrong with me, maybe I wasn't the one that was good enough. It really resulted in a lot of me feeling like I wasn't loved, that no one could ever love me. I was so head over heels for this guy, and it was so toxic. He was an alcoholic, he cheated and everything, but I thought I could not live life without him. I put all that loneliness onto him, and that he was the answer for everything. When he was taken out of my life, and I couldn't handle it. I felt like I was gonna die. I couldn't eat or sleep or just do anything. I just felt like I was nothing anymore. I didn't know where to go or where to start. Laying on the floor, not wanting to even go to work or college or anything, and just thinking, when is it gonna end? I hate to say that, but it was true. I really wanted, at one point, I just really wanted to all be over with, because I was tired of searching. And that's how deep the loneliness in that hole was. I just really didn't even know who I was or where to go from there or where to start. So that's actually what brought me to start at church. I pretty much wrote off churches as they were just out to get money, and it was full of hypocrites, and I could not stand to go into a church. We decided to come to this one, and even coming in, I was just ready to criticize and critique anything and just get up and be like, okay, that's it, I can't do it. But there was none of that, and everything just seemed to make sense, and it just clicked. And I just went home, and I couldn't be that same person. And no, it wasn't an overnight thing, and it was a long journey, and it's still going to be a long journey, but my life is completely different. There's this confidence that I could never lose. I could never look back and go back to the life I had. All the emptiness, the loneliness, the hole, it was because I was missing him, and it was like he was just trying to call me home the whole time. There's no more searching, it's excitement. There's searching, but it's excitement, and what am I gonna learn today? And there's just always something new. It's not this dead-end road. You don't get tired of it. With him, we can start to get on the path of his example, and it's such a better kind of life. There's just joy in everything. I would never ever have thought that I would be living this life or talking about Jesus myself, but I wouldn't have it any other way.